In the heart of a dense Indian forest, Baldeo, a humble tunnel guard, bids his family goodnight. This is no ordinary night, however. Baldeo, a man of modest means, lives in a hut with his wife and 2 children, a 12-year-old boy named Tembu and his younger sister. Baldeo's responsibility as a tunnel guard on a railway line that slices through the thick, foreboding forest is a dangerous one, yet he is unfaltering in his commitment. The forest, a world of shadows and sounds, is home to countless creatures, some of which are far from friendly. As the clock strikes midnight, Baldeo prepares for another night of duty. He wraps a worn shawl around himself, a shield against the chilly night air. The children, blissfully unaware, are fast asleep. His wife, a silent pillar of strength, watches as he steps into the darkness. With a shawl wrapped around him and a resolve in his heart, Baldeo steps into the dark jungle, leaving the warmth of his hut behind. Opening. As Baldeo walks through the eerie tunnel, he senses a presence. His heart pounds in his chest as he finds himself face to face with a ferocious tiger. The stillness of the tunnel is broken by the low, menacing growl of the tiger. Baldeo, despite the chill of fear creeping down his spine, stands his ground. The eyes of the tiger, glowing in the dim light of the tunnel, are fixed on him. The tension in the air is palpable. It's a standoff between man and beast, a moment etched in time, a testament to the harsh reality of life on the fringes of the wilderness. The rhythmic rumble of an approaching train reverberates in the tunnel, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. Baldeo knows he must act, and fast. His duty as a tunnel guard is clear. He must ensure the safe passage of the train. With the tiger blocking the tracks, he has no choice but to confront the predator. With an unwavering resolve, Baldeo steps forward. The tiger, in response, lunges at him. A struggle ensues, perilous and raw. Baldeo, armed with nothing but his courage and a small axe, fights against the brute strength of the tiger. He manages to land a blow, wounding the tiger. But the tiger is relentless. It fights back with a ferocity that is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The struggle rages on, echoing through the tunnel, a fierce dance of survival and duty. Baldeo fights with all his might, each move a testament to his bravery and commitment to his duty. The train, oblivious to the struggle, roars closer, adding to the urgency and intensity of the situation. In this battle of man versus beast, Baldeo displays an unyielding spirit, a courage born out of necessity and shaped by the harsh realities of his life. But despite his valiant efforts, the tiger's strength proves too much for him. Closing. In the brutal struggle that follows, Baldeo fights valiantly, but the tiger's strength proves too much. The echoes of the struggle awaken Tembu, who finds his father missing. The boy is thrust into a world of fear and confusion, his father's absence an ominous sign that something has gone terribly wrong. As he ventures out into the chilly night, the silence of the jungle is broken only by the far-off whistle of the train disappearing into the distance. Tembu stumbles upon the aftermath of the fight, the ground littered with signs of a fierce struggle. His father's shawl, now shredded and stained, is a grim testament to the violent encounter. The realization of his father's fate crashes over him like a wave, leaving him breathless and trembling. Yet, amidst the terror, there's a spark of resilience in his young heart. Suddenly, the wounded tiger reappears, its eyes glowing ominously in the darkness. The sight of the beast that took his father's life sparks a surge of fear in Tembu, yet he stands his ground. The tiger, injured and weary, retreats back into the shadows, leaving Tembu alone with his grief and the harsh reality of his new circumstances. The following hours are a blur for Tembu as he grapples with the loss of his father. The absence of Baldeo leaves a void that seems impossible to fill. Yet as the sun rises, casting long shadows across the landscape, Tembu finds himself drawn to the tunnel. His father's duty, now his own, calls to him. Despite his fear and grief, Tembu steps up, showing a courage and resilience beyond his years. He takes up his father's lantern, feeling its familiar weight in his hand. It's a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows, the legacy of bravery and sacrifice that now rests on his young shoulders. Tembu walks towards the tunnel, his steps echoing his father's from just hours before. The jungle, once a place of wonder, now holds a different meaning for him. It's a world where survival and duty intertwine, where life and death dance in the flickering light of a lantern. With the harsh reality of life in the jungle now evident, Tembu steps into his father's shoes, the weight of responsibility heavy on his young shoulders. As the sun rises on a new day, Tembu takes up his father's axe, ready to face the challenges of the forest. In the stillness of the dawn, a young boy steps into the shoes of a man. Tembu, merely 12 years old, assumes his father's mantle with a courage that belies his tender age. The forest, a realm of untamed wilderness, now becomes his responsibility, his domain. The echoing roar of a tiger is no longer a distant threat, but a call to duty. Tembu's story is a poignant testament to his bravery. Stepping up to fulfill his father's role, he embodies the essence of sacrifice. His youth is left behind as he embraces the harsh realities of his life, a life where survival is an everyday battle and the line between man and beast often blurs. The tale of the tiger in the tunnel is not just Tembu's story, it is the story of countless others living on the fringes of the wild. It is a narrative of life and survival, of duty and honor. It is about coexistence with nature, about understanding that we, humans, are not the only inhabitants of this planet, but merely a part of the larger ecosystem. At the heart of this story lies the stark reality of rural life. The unyielding hardships, the constant struggle for survival, the relentless cycle of life and death, all facets of an existence far removed from the comforts of civilization. Yet, it is in this harsh world that we witness the resilience of the human spirit. In the face of adversity, Tembu stands tall. He is a beacon of hope in a world fraught with danger, a symbol of sheer determination and willpower. His story is a testament to his father's legacy, a legacy of courage, duty, and resilience. Every day, as the sun rises, Tembu carries his father's axe into the forest, ready to face whatever challenges the day might bring. He stands tall, not just as a young boy, but as a guard, a protector, a warrior. In the face of adversity, Tembu stands tall, a testament to his father's legacy and the indomitable spirit of the human will.